there friends, family, rats of all ages, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome. We make things here on this channel that either pop into my head or that I see floating around the internet and I have to have. And today is the latter. So I've seen a bunch of those mushroom hats on the internet and I've seen wizard hats. And today we are going to be doing just that and making our own. So I decided to make two hats for this video and I'm really excited to show you them. So let's get started. So the entire reason why I'm doing this project is because I saw this creator make her own mushroom hat and I was completely obsessed and I decided I had to have one for myself. Let's see how long it takes me to figure out that I'm holding the scissors upside down the entire time. And I was like, why is it so hard to cut this? And then I was like, wow, I should really go back to 3rd grade because I literally don't know how to use scissors. Speaking of having an actual intellect of a child, I also glued this entire thing with my fingers because the glue wasn't coming out fast enough. You may be saying, hey, why are there holes here? Well, we'll get to that in a second, but all you need to know for now is that I asked my husband to salvage the project by 3D printing a bunch of stuff for me, and he did. I don't know if this is salvageable. So I made my own mushroom hat and then I didn't record any of it, but I can tell you all the things that I messed up on. Hey there. Hey, let's have a chat. Since you've been sticking around and you're actually watching this video, I figured I'd tell you all the mistakes I made because usually when you watch these videos, people are really good at what they do and you're like, wow, that's amazing, and it comes out really nice. You could probably tell by mine that from far away it looks good, but up close it's a Monet. So here's a few things that you should know. Number 1, do not buy thick foam. I originally went to the store and I was like, oh, foam is foam, it doesn't matter. No, that's incorrect. If you've never used foam before, do not use thick foam. I used 5 or 6 millimeter foam and that was not correct. You should use anything below 5. It will just be so much easier. You'll be able to bend things and actually manipulate it and it will make sense. So for the mushroom hat, I used only 5 millimeter foam and it was a catastrophe to actually try and bend and move and have things fit, and that is why it does not fit in my head correctly. Another thing that you'll probably notice is that there's holes in the wizard hat, and that's because I decided, like a very smart person, to try and use Gorilla Glue and just make the satin stick to the foam, but Gorilla Glue will go through satin. I ruined that, and then when I tried to peel it off, it took most of the foam with it, and I was like, I can't waste foam because I bought this with my own money and I'm not going to do that. So anywhere there was a hole already from where I ripped it, I just decided to cut an even bigger hole and I said, we're rolling with it. And then I had this huge problem where I had these gaps, and so that's where we are right now. I'm painting them. I put fabric down underneath them and we're painting it, and we're gonna see if we can even fix this And if you skip to the end, you'll probably know that we were pretty successful. But in the beginning, this project was not supposed to look like this. It was supposed to be a totally different thing, and I'm actually pretty glad that I've messed up, because not only did I learn a lot, but oh my goodness, I just made a lot more problems for myself. I don't know what I was saying in the last clip. I don't even know if that makes any sense, but it's fine. If I sound like I'm changing my attitude every 2 seconds, it's because I'm tired and we have to film this, because if I don't film this now, I will never release this to the general public. There's only 1 or 2 things left to do on this, and that is burn the fingerprints off of my body with hot glue and add the fine details. The last thing I need is an outfit, or some robes, but luckily I know where to find some.
I must say you're here sooner than expected.
I'm gonna need those robes.
Are you threatening me, Master Jedi? It's treason, then. Execute Order 66.
Can you tell how happy I am? This is the cutest project I've ever done. I'm so happy with how both hats turned out. I had no idea how to use foam or even what I was doing, and the fact that they came out this good is just so impressive. I am so ecstatic that I have this now and I get to wear it whenever I want, and it's just so cute. I have a few things that I would fix in the future. I think I'm gonna make a lot of wizard hats from here on out, so I'll probably end up redoing this one just to fix a few things. But overall, I would only make a few more adjustments. Well, the first thing I would do if I was gonna make this again is make that hole underneath the actual size of my head. It's too small, so I have to hold it. It will stay, but if I shake my head even slightly, it will fall over. I'm gonna add shading to most parts of the hats. and just give it a little bit more dimension. I think I'm gonna add moss too, just to give it a little bit more texture. But other than that, I think she's cute, and I think she deserves to have her day out in the sun, and I can't wait to wear her from here on out. In the future, I have so many ideas now. I literally am so excited. When it came to the Galaxy hat, honestly, anything and everything that could have gone wrong did. But I'm so glad it did, because originally this hat was just supposed to be black and the underneath was supposed to be that satin silk purple. And because of my colossal messing up every step of the way, it turned into what it is now. And honestly, it just goes to show you that if you mess up something, it's like Bob Ross. It's like a happy little accident, and you can turn it into something totally different and cool. And that's exactly what happened. I didn't even know if you could paint this fabric, and it ended up working just fine. I'm actually really happy. Like, I think this one's actually compared to the mushroom one, this one is definitely my favorite, just because I was able to make it work, and I had to figure things out in the moment when problems arise and kind of just trust in the process. So I'm really happy with both of them. I'm going to make so many more hats. That's literally this channel. This channel is going to turn into a wizard channel. And a magical channel and a whimsy channel from here on out. If you have any recommendations on what hat I should make next, please leave them down below, because I bought a lot of foam for this and I have a little bit of extra, and so I definitely want to do this again. And I bought the right size foam this time. So this is made out of 2mm foam and not 6mm foam, and it came out so much better. So I don't know, I'm learning and I'm excited. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for sharing in my excitement. And that's all I have to say. That's all, folks.